Ghost of Yōtei. Look, it's the name of the game. That means it's time for the final mission, Noah. Now officially that title. Oh. I guess this is gonna be something I'm gonna have to be dealing with now as more doggos after me. Hey, roll credits, that's right. Huh, so I'm thinking that the original Kitsune might not be so bad then. Might well be the case. Poison and lies, huh? Bird! Let me turn my camera. Please. Bird? Bird?
I know that howl.
Oh, Wolfden is nearby then? Is that what you're getting at here? So that's why it's called that. On my bounty, I'm the Ghost of Yotei. That's me. I officially achieved the title of the game. Heck yeah. Whee! Up we go. So is the final boss of this arc going to be the new Kitsune or Oyuki? Or both? Maybe both. Up we go. Up. Darn you. But before then, let's go murderize some guys with my furry friend here.
Another wolf den.
Yeah, let's check this out. Hello. You ready to go do some murderizing? Yep, you're ready to go do some murderizing. Let's go.
Didn't have to die like this.
Who we gotta go kill now, huh? Who's it gonna be? Yeah, what? I figured I'd go for a few hours here until, like, you know, it's getting close to about the time that family would be getting here. But I might end up wrapping things up earlier than that if this sensation I'm feeling in my eyes continues. Again, I probably shouldn't be streaming so soon after what I put myself through on the weekend. But here I am being like, oh, I have time. Let's go ahead and chip away when there's all this craziness going on. Though there's plenty of other channel stuff that I can be working on in free time, like making parts and thumbnails for Age of Imprisonment or Metal Gear Solid 4 from the weekend there. Release the wolf. Oh, I guess there's nobody to murderize this time. Whoa! I should have figured. I should have figured, knowing this game here. Well. Here. Do some of that. That guy's sending explosives. Come on. Before that guy's stun wears off. Okay. Do that. There's another guy here. How many dudes are there? Oh, crap. I can't see. Uh-oh. Crap. That wasn't a headshot? What? That was, though. Okay, well. Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Well. Okay, yeah. That's my favorite game to stream, like, right now, in terms of my current ongoing games. Probably Ghost of Yotei.
You want a closer look?
This game's actually really fun, despite my stresses with it at times.
Maybe next time.
Well, we're getting close there, I guess. It looks like now I have to get this one. Wolf looks massively increased stagger damage. Sure, there we go. There. Sweet. Open up. Biting Wind Wolf Den, or whatever the heck that said. But yeah, least favorite game to stream, like, right now, in terms of, like, my current ongoing games. I don't know. Maybe Pokemon Legends CA? I don't know. I've only just started Age of Imprisonment. I would say maybe that game right now. But, you know, that could be a little bit too early to say just because you know, I only played it the day after I was awake for 32 hours, and the lights are kind of destroying my head in that game, and it just doesn't have anything that's truly hooked me in. But current or all-time? All-time? Maybe Persona 3 Reload? I don't know. That game was driving me up the wall for a long time. Like, that was just consistent. Oh my god, this game is so boring. It's so samey over and over and over again. I just gotta put in X amount of hours before it's beaten, and it kept on taking forever. So yeah, maybe that in terms of, like, long-term pain. Something like Skull and Bones is a game that just sucks. But, you know, at least it was a short playthrough that I was doing of it, and, you know, I didn't play it all the way through, and it's fun to make fun of along the way. But in terms of just, like, suffering through, maybe Persona 3 Reload might honestly be the case. I don't know. It's a little forest camp. Maybe we'll go this way now. Oh. What's going on over here now, huh? And in terms of, like, favorite all-time there, you know, it might sound, you know, a little bit old-fashioned of my channel to say, but maybe even Dead by Daylight. Like, I kind of fell out of love with that game over time, but I did honestly have a blast, like, streaming and playing it and just laughing, playing with friends. Was kind of the case. Is the wolf here? Sure seems like. Alright, well, that'll help. Not this time. Time to die. Someone else gonna run at me now? Get mauled. Well, there's my resolve. Yep, that's right. Sure will. Get mauled. Well. Come on. Something like that. Well, that's kind of how we want these camps to go.
If only Fujita had waited.
Well, maybe now I can loot this place that I wanted to loot. But yeah, I used to have a decent bit of fun streaming Dead by Daylight. Smash Bros, it would vary. There were times I had a lot of fun streaming Smash Bros, but that game also kind of drove me up the wall when it seemed like the only reason people were coming to my stream was to do viewer games versus me. And I keep on fighting the same people over and over again that only show up when there's an opportunity to play against me, and it's like, okay, well, this kind of sucks. So I'd have my fair share of stresses with that. But yeah, when I'm thinking, like, some of my most painful games that I streamed through, yeah, Persona 3 Reload is definitely up there. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is another recent one that might be up there, where it was just kind of pain continuing to press through the same thing over and over and over again. Yoink, some more Shinobi Steel. Yeah, I'll at least grab things from around here. Shinobi Steel. Games like Ghost of Tsushima and Ghost of Yotei, I've been genuinely getting a really big kick out of, though. Been really quite enjoying them. Just want to see if there's anything around here I want to do. New charms. Meh. I'm sure it's fine. I gotta commit to story stuff here. Whoops, did not mean to pull that out. My resolve is full. I could use some sake.
Come on, boy.
Whatever, I'm sure it's fine.
Leave the kid alone.
This is none of your business, lady. Hey, I think that's her. The one who killed the snake. She doesn't look like a ghost to me.
Do we have a problem?
He's not worth it. Let's go.
Are you alright?
I'm wearing my mask in some shots and then others not. Surprised finding out that I don't really like streaming Minecraft that much. Are there any games you thought that you would love streaming but don't? Persona 3 Reload. I don't know.
You shouldn't pick fights you can't win.
I've had worse. The cost of running a successful business.
What's the button below? Hold on. One of these triggers or something. R2? It's R2, right? Yeah, R2. You right. You correct here. Mmm. Tasty.
No, you got it. Customer is always right.
And plans to do Persona 4? Yeah, but they're doing a remake of it anyway, so I'll just wait until the remake instead of doing it twice, original and remake. Just do it once with the remake. I don't think it has a release date announced yet, but they have said that they're working on it, so I'll just do the remake when it's out. Remake, remaster, whatever you want to call it. But it'll probably take a long time.
I think you
If
mean
the other Persona
thank
games are
you.
any indication.
Of course. Any meal can lift your
Why is my
spirits,
horse
no matter how burnt it
angled?
is.
What's going on with my horse? You have some charms? Dual Katana's Tempest Strike deals a minor amount of additional damage. Blizzard damage reduced by half. Cover 1 kunai after a perfect dodge? It doesn't say whether it's a major charm or minor charm, does it? If that's a minor charm, then holy crap. Yes, please. If disarmed, your weapon lands closer, and you earn a sake jar. Minor chance to gain 1 spirit when staggering an enemy with a katana. Upgrade challenge, stagger sword enemies with the katana. I don't know. Doing that instead of Persona 6? I assume they're probably doing both. But I don't know. But yeah, it's called Persona 4 Revival. I have it on my current game schedule channel as something that I plan on playing coming up. But I think I just have it under question mark, since there's no release date announced. But, look, I can have a look-see here, change my input. Because I think there have been some games where, you know, I thought that I would be kind of into them. Here. If I just, like, let's see here. Play through archive, just click on the link there. I miss the days where you could just click right on the shelf on a YouTube channel and be navigated right to, like, this page. At least I can still manually do it. Oh, Xenosaga's a good one here. Like, I love the Xenoblade games. And so I was like, let's start playing through the Xenosaga games. So I played through Xenosaga 1. I'll still play through Xenosaga 2 and 3. I still plan on doing that. This game was a slog. Holy crap. The combat system of this game, they had some cool things going with the combat system, but every boss was just so poorly designed. There's like damage checks. There's bosses that just take extra turns just like that. Like there's a little turn tracker. So you plan things out based around that turn tracker. Then you do an action and the boss is like, surprise, I get an extra turn now. And it screws up all your plans. They kill some people. Everything starts going downhill. Just a major slog. The puzzles were like non-existent. They tried to have puzzles, but it was the most basic bare bones or guess randomly thing. Every dungeon went on for like hours, and then you watch like an hour of cutscenes. It's so terribly paced. I genuinely do not like Xenosaga Episode 1. Like, I'm sure that 2 and 3 will be better, but that one was a slog. I started not looking forward to streaming that. That was not a good time, honestly. I had fun streaming this, but the more I play it, the more I realize I really don't like that story, and the more I got frustrated with it. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, with it just being like the samey kind of thing. Here's one that I expected to love. I'm a really big fan of the Mario and Luigi series. I think the gameplay is, you know, really fun. Having control to like dodge and counter attacks, have a little bit more agency. It engages me more than some other RPGs because of that. Mario and Luigi Brothership is just a disgrace of a video game that is just the most nothing burger for so long, most nonsensical plot. You just go around doing the most random ass stuff on different islands that doesn't progress the main story at all and just makes it feel like it's such an insane slog. You see the same enemy types over and over and over again, and the combat is just lacking compared to the other Mario and Luigi games. And it's long. This is one of my few 100+ part series. This sucked, man. Do you think if a new game console launched from a weird company, not the normals, that is a good price and is focused on being consumer first, would you buy it? It really depends on what kind of games are available for it, I would say there. But yeah, that one sucked to stream. Planet Coaster 2, that one there. I don't know, man. Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, I thought that was a really bad game, honestly. Princess Peach Showtime, Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Yeah, Persona 3 Reload. 260 parts. How long did this take me to beat again? I think it took me over a year. No, I didn't want to see part 1. I want to see the playlist is what I want to see here. How long was this again? No. I don't need to listen to that. Let's see here. From February 2024 to a little bit further in February the following year. So just a little bit over a year it took me to play through this game. Over 260 parts. That sucked. So yeah, it happens with games sometimes. But, you know, I also play mostly single player start to finish games nowadays, not multiplayer / single player that can go on forever games, so it might not be the same thing. It was made by CD Projekt Red, so it launched with Cyberpunk 2077 Witcher 4. Just a random company you wouldn't expect. If it's games that I really, really care about, like I haven't been particularly interested in Witcher or Cyberpunk myself before, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. This I didn't particularly like. Detective Pikachu Returns. There's a decent few games from over time here. It's also such a weird thing now. I'd love the Steam Deck, but I don't really see much of a reason for there to be any new mainline console. Hell, don't see the point of the current gen stuff. Yeah, honestly. Like, what games even are there on Xbox? I think that there's still a point to get a PlayStation if you care about getting these, like, right when they come out. But if you're just patient enough, all this crap is going to come to PC anyway. Minus Bloodborne and Demon Souls for some reason. Minus those, all this stuff just comes to PC later anyway. So if you don't have to be, like, right playing it right as it comes out, there isn't really a reason to own a PlayStation anymore, I don't think. I think that there is a reason still to own, like, a Switch/Switch 2, but with the exclusives that Nintendo releases. But they're just such a shitty company that you wouldn't want to support that it makes you kind of hard-pressed to do so. Games aren't better/optimized, and the graphics are barely different/improved.
Right up and
Yeah,
take a
across,
look.
like, PlayStation and Xbox, for sure, there. Your barrier of entry, PCs that can run new games are pricey. Yeah. Especially for some of these, like, really new games that have, like, the most absurd PC specs you've ever seen. Want to run at medium settings? Oh, better get a 4090. You know? Like some of those kinds of games. Yep, as long as they don't screw the port, PC is the best version of it, since any online play will be free. Yep, and not require some dumb subscription service. Yep, free online play, not having to not be able to mod it. Let's not do that with a double negative. Being able to mod it is what I should say. You know, a lot more freedom that comes with it. I'm still sad on that because Fire Emblem. What with Fire Emblem coming to Switch 2 and you want to play that? Like, what you mean? And, not really wanting to support stuff with Switch 2 right now. Yeah. Yeah, I know Morris feels the same about that. Ah, how you doing?
Are you here to fight or listen?
My mother is dead because of you.
She was lost the moment Saito placed that noose around her neck.
You don't know that.
Yes, I do. I know him better than you. I don't want to fight Atsu. I want to help you kill Saito and the rest of the Yōtei 6.
You're one of them. You are the Kitsune.
Not anymore. Please, Atsu. Just listen.
No. You'd only lie.
What? Okay, we're fighting. Oh, okay. Main downside of PC is no physical media. I would spend $200 on a SATA 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray drive tomorrow if I meant buying physical PC games. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. You can still get them occasionally, but, like, very limited, and it's like, you know, what's the point when you're only getting, like, a few here and there, and the rest of your whole library is digital? At the end of Extra Life, there was an Extra Life person that went around and was giving goodie bags to us at the Frag table that actually stayed there overnight. There was only 3 of us that stayed all the way through the night at the Fragapalooza table, which I think is one more than last year. I think it was just RJ and I last year. So we had another Fragapalooza person there, Steph, stay overnight, and we all got these goodie bags. And one of the things in the goodie bag was a physical copy that both RJ and I got of Mass Effect Andromeda. And I was like, whoa, that's kind of interesting, a physical PC game. But then you look on the box and it's like, digital download only, or whatever the heck it said there. So it's basically like a Nintendo Switch game key card kind of thing where you insert it, you download it, and then you don't need the disc anymore. So, like, I guess I can put Mass Effect Andromeda on my shelf now. But, like, you know, it's like a game key card situation. Which, speaking of, earlier today, Nintendo published a video explaining how game key cards work, and in it they showed that Pokemon Pokopia, which is apparently coming out March 5th next year, so like one day after my birthday. Apparently it's a game key card. It seems like. Apparently it's a 10 gigabyte game key card. The new Pokemon Animal Crossing like game. I don't know if they just use that as an example and it won't actually be a game key card, or if it's an actual game key card. I wouldn't put it past Pokemon for it to be an actual game key card there. Here, I should probably just you know, do something like this for now. Or something like this. Few that still is physical or just Steam keys in a box. Yeah, like the one thing that I got there. When I was down the line, I just try to cancel out the original Switch/OLED, maybe. Who knows? I'm interested in Pokopia. I was, but if it's a game key card, I'm not buying it. Good thing I went into this with a meal.
I withheld the
Okay.
truth. But I never lied.
You made me believe the man in the mask was the kitsune.
The man in the
Well-
mask is my replacement. Installed by Saito when I tried to turn the Nine Tails against him.
I don't care.
Maybe you should care.
This new kitsune didn't murder my family.
He protects the man who did.
That's a good point. That's
You
not the
want
weapon
your
I was
revenge?
using.
Take
I actually owned the last physical COD that released
You'll
on
be doing
PC without
Saito
just
a
being a
favor.
Steam key.
What do you mean?
I know
Jeez.
Saito better than his own sons. He wants to silence me. So I can't help you bring him to his knees. I can help you fight like a nine-tail. And resist the kitsune's toxin.
I told you I don't care about the man in the mask.
The kitsune oversees the shinobi who protects Saito. Kill him, and Saito will be vulnerable.
Why are you doing this? To be the kitsune again?
No. That part of my life is over.
Fine. Teach me your tricks. But this fight isn't finished.
I know.